Today we're going to be covering symmetrical balance within the principles of design. While the elements of art are what artists use to make art, the principles of design are what artists use to make art pretty. Today, we're going to be covering the first principle of design, which is balance, because balance refers to how visually weighted an object is. You can imagine this kind of like a scale. For instance, if you have a large square on one half of the artwork, and then a tiny circle on the other half of the artwork, it's not going to be visually balanced because one side is going to look visually heavier than the other. There's actually 3 different types of balances, and we're going to be covering one of them today. While asymmetrical balance meant that the left-hand side of an artwork was different than the right-hand side of an artwork, symmetrical balance, on the other hand, means that it is a mirror image on either side. You see this a lot in architecture because it makes it more secure structurally to have it be a mirror image on either side, so you have an equal balance of weight distribution. Symmetrical balance means that if you draw a line down the center of an artwork, it is identical on the left-hand side than the right, or at least close enough to identical, because there's always going to be that one person that says, oh no, the bridge right there has a bird on one side than the other. It doesn't matter. It's symmetrical. It's the same thing with the Taj Mahal. Yes, one tree is larger than the other on the left-hand side than the right. It doesn't matter. It's symmetrical for the most part. So symmetrical balance means that whenever you draw a line down the center of an image, it is identical on the left-hand side than the right, or at least close enough to identical that it could basically be the same thing. Your all's assignment for today, you're going to be creating your very own symmetrical artwork. Now you can look up references online if you choose, but you'll have the remainder of the day to create your very own artwork that is an example of symmetry or symmetrical balance. You are not allowed to copy your neighbor. You are allowed to look up references, but you're also not allowed to steal those references. So please make sure that you use them as references and you don't just straight up plagiarize somebody online. Thank you all very much. I hope you enjoy this lesson, and I'll see you in the next video.